was like, it's SAS, it's SAS. I've run down, I've shook his hand, I interrupted his drink. I was like a kid that's seeing a star footballer, you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, I've had a few sherbets myself by now, and I tried not to embarrass myself, but I think I did. But I shook his hand, I was like, SAS, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, yeah, fine, how are you, sort of thing. I think he was a bit shocked that I just got a bit excited seeing a soldier. Well, an ex-soldier, but, you get my point. Kerry's come over taking a picture, and I'm having a conversation with him, and he was absolutely brilliant. And it really, really made my day. I was having a cracking day anyway. But it turns out that Stereophonics were playing in Liverpool as well, and he said, "Oh, you're going to the concert tonight?" I was like, "No, I didn't realise." Blah blah blah. But he listened to what I got to say, and I went to go and I just mentioned, not explain, I mentioned to him that I'm off this week and just in Liverpool, and he's saying how great a city was. He was telling me a few things, and then I said goodbye, and he went, "Have a nice week." He said, "Enjoy your week off." And do you know what? Do you know how nice that was? Yeah, to some people it might not mean too much, but to me. It's just massive. I'm absolutely intrigued by what these guys do and have done, and what they've seen and what they've heard, and how they live their life, right? And to to meet one of those guys in real life, I can't tell you. You can probably hear. I can't get my words out properly, right? But it was amazing, and to see that this guy was just so down to earth, and then he just carried on with his friends. And I didn't apologise for interrupting, because I'm sure people just want to go out for a quiet drink. But he was great. He smiled, a massive smile for the camera. He afforded me a few minutes of his time, and massive respect. The only thing I would say, right, the biggest embarrassing piece, I come back and said to Kerry, "That's Ollie Ollerton," and she went, "Oh, right, okay, Ollie," and I went, yeah, SAS, Ollie Ollerton. And she's looking at me as if, I don't know his name, but yeah, she recognised him from the telly. And I realised slightly after that it wasn't Ollie Ollerton, it's in fact Billy Billingham. So yeah, a little bit embarrassing moment there for me, actually. I'm asking you to send yours in. That happened to me yesterday. But yeah, look, that when does that happen, right? When do you meet people like that? Well, not very often in my case. But amazing anyway. Anyway, look, I'm going to go this time. You've been amazing. Thank you very much for listening. Don't forget, go and push your hobbies and share some stories with us. And let's get out on one of the next episodes. Well, thank you very much for listening to this episode of the Free For All Pod. If you would like to join in and be part of the pod, then please do message me at freeforallpod@gmail.com. I love all feedback and would really, really appreciate some additional guests coming on to share their thoughts, their stories, and any embarrassing moments.